and he has some VA benefit, Your Honor. I'm proud to be a Campbell Law alum because Campbell has a serious commitment to rendering justice in North Carolina. And I had an interesting life. My parents owned boatyards. We lived off the water, so it was a very rural, country type of atmosphere growing up. I rode horses. I rode competitively, English horse jumper, hunter jumper, and I thought when I graduated from high school, I'd work for my mom and dad at the boatyard and that I would continue to ride horses. In the 12th grade, I had a teacher in a class called Youth in the Law. We had a mock trial and I was voted to be the judge. I had a great time, I really enjoyed it. So I went home that night and I said to my mom and dad, I really think that I'm going to want to go to college. I think I want to be a lawyer. We came down to Raleigh in February of my senior year, 1979. I had a great time at NC State. I was lucky enough to do an internship with Eddie Speece in the Attorney General's office, and I'll never forget getting the letter and Eddie Speece being so happy for me that I had been admitted at Campbell. When I attended at Campbell from 82 to 85, of course the law school was at Kivett Hall. It was a really small community. Most of the law students spent our time together. The quality education that you can get at Campbell is second to none. What I learned fairly quickly once we got out was that the reputation that they were making North Carolina lawyers, people that would be ready to get out and ready to go to the courtroom. And that really happened. I got out the second day I was at work with a law license in my hand. I was trying a case in the courtroom. I got out of law school. I came here to Eastern North Carolina. I wasn't from here. People accepted me, even though I talked a little different for a little while, so I was from Maryland. So I have run child support guidelines using those numbers. When we were at Campbell, they always said you're going to be an attorney and counselor of law. No question that the counselor piece is really important in family law. And what you hope when you finish with a family is that they're going to be able to put their lives back together in as positive a way as they can and go forward and their kids be okay too.
You got it.
I do. Thank you so much.
This year, having the opportunity to serve as the president of the North Carolina Bar Association has been absolutely tremendous. It has allowed me to have the opportunity to visit all across the state with lawyers who do so many wonderful, different, creative types of ways to practice law, to think about how they're rendering justice.
There's that fixed price agreement I need you to sign.
Our profession is changing, and we need to spend time thinking about how we market ourselves as a profession. So I think that Campbell particularly is going to be innovative in looking at the technology piece and how that works.
It's easy to get really lost in the weeds when we're talking about this.
I've been to all the law schools. They do a fabulous job in very different ways, but Campbell emphasizes the really important parts, and it looks to mold a lawyer to be a professional, to be a great citizen, and to render service not only to the bar, but also to their communities.